that straight stop.
Wait, okay, so we're gonna do it after dinner. Okay.
After the end.
Okay, y'all want to be ready for that?
Barrel! And then we're gonna
Y'all have to promise to be ready for it. Because I don't know if I promise I'll be ready.
Okay, I promise.
I promise.
I grew up, for the most part, in League City, Texas, but I like to call it Whitelandia. On the border of Friendswood, the most pretentious white suburb, at Clear Springs High School, Walter Hall Elementary, and it took me a while to realize why I was being treated so weird. I felt like I was treated as a little brown kid like a pest. I felt like I was always othered. My family was never talked to by the neighbors like the other neighbors would talk to the other neighbors. I would say I had the realization of how white and how isolating the place I grew up in was when I reached high school, whenever all those said white kids would start treating me crazy. And it wasn't just kids, it was teachers, it was coworkers once I started working. But yeah, very grateful that my parents escaped poverty and brought me to a beautiful and safe middle class area. But it did have its struggles. Some experiences that I've been reflecting on is the way parents would treat me. Whenever I had friendships with their kids, I felt like I wasn't trusted. I felt like I was treated like a pest. I think about the way teachers wouldn't give me as much grace. I felt like it was weird because I felt like a lot of the white adults around me didn't feel nurturing towards me because I didn't look like them, because I wasn't white. I had like a taste of healthy queer friendship when I entered my later teens. There was this like older group of like lesbians who decided to like invite me to things and start hanging out with me. It made me realize how alienated I felt in my friend groups before. I felt like there was complete sides of myself that were never brought to light. And it really made it hard to know myself. It made it hard to come into myself. Yeah, not being surrounded by people who are living the same lives, claiming the same lives as you, is something you do not realize you're missing until you have it. Literally until you have it. And when I got that little taste of it, I decided when I graduated, I was like, I really don't need to be around people I don't want to be around. I don't need to be around people who make me feel like an alien. I looked for that through like the music scene in Houston. And then as I entered that, I realized that even then, even surrounded by other queer people, even surrounded by other brown people, black people, other Asian people, that it still wasn't enough. And so then I decided lesbian community would not be handed to me. And so I rallied up the troops and made and created LezFest in a gay ass band and befriending people that I find in those spaces. I think it's the most comfortable I've ever been in my life. It's the most comfortable I've ever been in my life. It's the most successful I've ever been in my life. And I owe it all to lesbian community. Today, I feel like I'm a very ambitious person. I'm a very creative person. I feel very open-hearted. I feel very happy, optimistic. Like I have a lot of power over my life. And there's a lot I want to claim for myself. And truly, the people around me showed me that I could be all that. Showed me that I could strive for it. And that it can happen for me.
But it was honestly, I was confused. with it.
I was feeling this one.
I was moving my head around.
I was.